Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to this new solo leveling your rise video. In the last update, we got massive boost to most of the game content and the rewards out of, as I said, most of the game content has been boosted. And now there is a lot of content that wasn't worth doing before. Now it's worth a lot more. So let's talk about this. And to be more specific, today we will talk about the Battlefield of Time challenge, the weekly challenge, and how we can obtain the best scores in the Battlefield of Time challenge. As you see right here, although I'm competing with some whales on my server, I'm doing pretty decent. I think I might get rank 1 this week because previously I wasn't even bother repeating this. I just go get whatever point I get and that's it. But now I might try to even push harder, although I think I did my best. Probably those are the best numbers I could do. I don't know if I even can do better than this. Anyway, so in the most contents where there is a lot of mobs, there is couple of options that you can use from. Now the first option and the most useful hunter in this kind of content is Emma. All you need in Emma is her Q. So if you go at to Emma skill, if you have trouble one-shotting the monsters, the only thing that you need to upgrade in Emma's kit is her first basic skill, which deal insane amount of DPS. As I said, if you miss some DPS, if you leave the monsters like 20 or 30%, just try to push harder and upgrade this skill even further. Alicia is also another good option that has a lot of AoE. I know maybe not all of you already have Emma. By the way, Emma doesn't really require having too many advancements. As you can see, it's only A2, so even if you have her at A0, that's more than enough for most of the time. What else can do pretty good AoE? Nothing to my mind. Probably those are the best two. The third spot, whatever you want about, because most of the time we won't even need that. Now let's move to the second part, which the artifacts. And to be more specific here, I'm talking about Emma because she's gonna be the main star in this show. Most of the time we want this set. By the way, look here. This is well, my bad. So let me remove the filter. This is the beast that she's using. It's even when damage not really. So this is not really the best set for her. Look at the headpiece, defense. Not really the best artifacts over there, but however, I managed to make her do a decent job. Even if you see the cores, I steal some cores from Mary to give him to Emma. Okay, so let's start with the first stage. I show you how to do it. Now, this probably won't be the perfect time. I might do some mistakes, but I just want to give you the mechanic that you can apply to your runs, guys. So first, we run to the monsters. Here is enough. We don't want to get extreme evasion because even the time for the extreme evasion matter, it counts as a part of your time, so you don't want to get an extreme evasion. I did big mistake. I should switch to Alicia before we get started. Usually I thought, oh my god, I thought he died. My bad, my bad, my bad, bad. Okay, so I usually switch to Alicia and then one single core attack and end it. This is the way I want to do it. So once you hit your Q, it's going to clear the monsters 100%, especially in the first stage. Once you hit your first skill, immediately change to Alicia. And if you do have the time, use her Q. Once you do that, you will have your charged attack ready or the core attack ready. Once you arrive, just one click with the core attack and you will be able to finish the mob. I didn't apply this perfectly, but I believe you got the idea. So this is how I do it in the most content. Let's move to the next one here. And this one, light. You know what? I give him Shaheen. Shaheen probably the best burst we can give. Shaheen. Where is Shaheen? She does have some artifacts. No, I mean, she doesn't really need chorus here. And the point of this video is explain my mechanic to the viewers. Here is the second stage. I'll show you how to do it exactly.
Back off. Let the battle begin.
I did it very poorly. So I need to repeat this. So what I want to do is first the first wave with with Emma, and the second wave I clear it with Alicia.
Let the battle begin.
By the way, the wave spawning could be random, so you might have to repeat this multiple times until you one-shot all the monsters, as you see here.
Back off. Let the battle begin. Leave it to me.
It took a lot of time. There was some delay here. Also, it took a lot of time here. As you see, this is a lot longer than my previous time, but it's fine. Okay. Moving to the next one, which the Vulcan. In this one, we don't need Emma. We going to bring Melon and Alicia at the same time. We don't want to bring Break since this is just stage 3. Now, if this was a stage 5, so Vulcan would have more HP. I'd bring Breaker maybe, although I won't bring it. So this is how you do it. Melon attack will reach Vulcan even from high distance. So once Vulcan came to you, you can just do my bad. You can do an extreme evasion and then attack the boss. If you do have a lot more DPS, like your DPS is insane. If you are like 18 Alicia, uh, attack with Melon and use the Q of Alicia. Once the boss comes, just one core attack and should probably be able to one-shot the boss and get like 1 second ahead of me. By the way, I rely on RNG in that timer until I nearly one-shot the boss. This is the tier 4. Since there's a lot of monsters, I think you do understand now the logic that we are using. We bring Emma again. And let's go. Remember, we don't want to proc the extreme evasion. We try to stand right on the mid until we hit all the months. Okay, this was a mistake. Oh my god. My position wasn't really that good. I'm gonna repeat this again. Because, as I said, it wasn't really good. And since those content have a very low combat power requirement, what you can actually do is what you can actually do is not rely on the elemental advantage at all. Oh my god. So by perfect like repositioning, you could one shot them all, but I remember I tried this multiple times until I one shot every single mob. So you need to do some practice. As you see, I still miss a lot here. Remember, there is monsters gonna spawn at the front. As you see, when I moved little a bit in the front, I could I could one shot them all. Oh my god. Which one? I missed like 8 seconds here. But you got the point. So you practice to one shot the whole wave. It's doable with Emma. The first wave and the second wave, or both can be one shotted using Emma. This one is RNG and actually rely on your DBS to be able to one shot this monster with Alicia. Okay. Seems like my timing is really bad because now I miss a lot and it's not far away from my previous timer. Probably I'm gonna try again and try to get better timer than the previous one. And finally, we go to the last one, which the one over here. Now there is two strategy based on your current combat power that you can actually use. First, the main DPS will be Mary, of course, for the last boss, and for the first monsters, we're gonna clear them with Emma and Alicia. Oh my god, I remove her artifacts. I think I give her expert pieces to Alicia. You know what? There is auto equip. No, not this. Buy this set. Just give her anything, yeah. There is no alternative. Yeah, we take this from Miss Shaheen. And since we really do need DBS here, I'm gonna take her artifacts back. Or actually gonna give her those ones. I don't wanna keep replacing all over the place. So this is the case. If you don't have enough power to burst the boss, you need to bring Wojin Chol in your team so he can break the last boss so you can burst him faster. The setup that I'm going to use only if you do have a high combat power. If you don't do the same setup. So let me show you how this is gonna work. First, dash really fast here. I go to this monster. We go to the last boss using Emma. Sorry, using Mary. Fast. Keep in mind, this is not the best setup. I just give her random artifacts, as you can see. And the purpose of this video not showing the best score, but showing the best strategies that you can use to beat this content. I show the first method. The second method will be like this. So in the second method, you could remove Emma, bring Alicia or any AoE DPS, it doesn't matter. You can actually even start with Mary, one shot all the mobs, but I think saving her MB, saving her skills, all that will matter if you don't have enough burst. If your DPS was low, your mana will matter for the last boss. So if your combat power like really low, you could go with something like this. And the way this is gonna work, as you'll see here,
Is it time to start?
yeah. By the way, this spawn is random and it is really bad for us.
I won't let you get away.
So we want to break the boss using Wojan Cho, and after that switch to Mary or any like good DPS. But the elemental advantage, I tell you guys, matter a lot here. This is A5 Wojan Cho, by the way. Once you break the boss, in my case, I don't even need to alt. So this is the strategy that you can use in the battlefield of time. Hopefully, this will help you to boost your rank even little a bit. Focus in your build. If there is a lot of masters, try to practice how to one shot them. Probably the most challenging one to position yourself well in my case is this one, especially the second wave. Remember, the spawn could be random from time to time, but overall, you can do it. It's not really that complicated. You can one shot all the mobs with Emma, with some practice and RNG. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your continuous support to this channel. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to support me on Netmarble supporter program, guys. I have a lot of codes to share with you. This is the latest code I've got, and sending to all the supporters. Make sure to check the comment history to see the code, guys. Thanks for watching. See you the next one.